Guys, I read the messages. I read the comments. I read all of the various things that you put on the page. And you've been asking, O'Neill, can I call Anthony a narcissist now? Well, fine. You know what? Forget it. Let's just get right into it. I feel like every time now I hear the name Anthony, you know what I mean? This is who I feel like right now. Since y'all want me to get into this again, and as Amber says, size matters, let me just get the big book. When it came to Anthony, one of the biggest things I wanted to see exactly, one of the biggest tests I wanted to see was, has a grandiose sense of self importance. I wanted to test that. Because according to the DSM 5 TR, and again, you can check it for your own reference. And by the way, guys, let me just preface this video by saying this is not a diagnosis, please. If you want to be diagnosed or you want to learn more about diagnosis, seek your regular therapist, get yourself an LCSW, ask them questions. They're qualified in that area. We're simply just pulling up the DSM-5 TR and we're just examining some points here from the narcissistic personality disorder just to see if we can have a more objective conversation versus it just being, hey, he's a narcissist.
There it is. No accountability, just thinking about yourself. Me.
Let me ask you a question, Anthony. Is Kai your baby? And don't you dare lie to me.
Okay, so this moment, both moments. So first and foremost, there's so much gaslighting going on that you could, strike a match in this house and burn it down. She's asking him, hey, is Kai your baby? At this point in time, Anthony has nothing to lie about. So that's the first thing. I mean, I'm looking at it saying, well, okay, I'm sure he can tell the truth. After all, hey, it's all out in the open at this point in time. There's nothing else to see here. Come on, she already caught you, slinging the thing in the pum pum. It is what it is. So he has to tell the truth.
I deserve the truth, Anthony. Is he your baby?
Don't lie to me!
You would sit there and ask me that fool question like that.
So that answer told me that, you know what? I think that Anthony is living in a fantasy world. So if you want to look at number 2 and you want to take a pick at it, I think you'd be accurate in swinging a pick at number 2 because this is just pure fantasy. To actually believe that it's a stupid question for her to ask, if that is actually, your baby, is just facetious. And that describes a part of exactly what they're talking about when they mention the whole idea of this narcissistic personality. So much like they called the election, I guess I could have called it just the same, based on, the outcry and the outpouring that you guys have been having. But I said, you know what? No, I wanted more chance, more times to see exactly. If it is that Anthony will tell exactly, what was his reasoning for not telling Amber the truth after all?
I told her no.
How long do you plan on keeping Kai a secret?
That was a big question. I asked that question as well too. And to hear actually someone like Shayla asking that question, because of course, hey, Shayla is one of the liest persons on earth. And for her now to be actually fed up of the lies and be saying, you know what, oh good God, I probably am tired of lying now about the baby. Can I actually tell the truth? And to hear her get an answer outside of that was like, well, I guess is this going somewhere?
You gotta understand, there's a lot of people that are praying against us. And you and I, we did our dirt. We made our bed and now we have to lie in it, but Kai's innocent.
What does that have to do with anything at all? Like, the whole answer made no sense at all to me. It just was a waste of time. He is believing that he's special just by not even telling people the truth because there's nothing at all to hold on to. What is he holding on to is the question I'm asking. But hey, let's keep swinging it. We only have 2.
So all I did is go over there to have a cordial, nice conversation with her. I thought we were gonna be adults. She's talking about, you don't deserve to wear this ring. We're talking about rings. Rings, do you know how much I paid for her ring?
All right, so this is some serious gaslighting. Both of them gaslit each other, but the whole idea of Anthony asking if she's talking about rings, I mean, I think that matches number nine. I mean, that's very haughty behavior and arrogant. If you ask me, she's asking a simple question. Hey, what happened to the marriage? I thought we had a marriage running here. I didn't know that we were running a patty shop. But nonetheless, hey, regardless of what she has done in the past, the question she's asking is, what happened to the marriage? And so he's asking about something different, like, what else did he expect her to say? I don't know. All right.
She's talking about rings. I don't deserve to have. I don't deserve to have this ring. I can get 5 of these. I'm just saying, Shayla. I don't have that stress when it comes. Like, I damn near had a heart attack messing with Amber.
So that right there is like a lack of empathy. Like I have to score that as a lack of empathy. Simply because it's almost like at this point in time, dude just does not care at all. I mean, and I understand, he may have feelings of his own, but in this particular moment, he's not expressing any empathy at all. So yes, I would have to give him that. As I've said before, why I'm giving him these now is because the situation is now out in the open. I could understand him defending himself, because of what was happening before and, what Shayla was doing between the two of them. But no, there is nothing else, nobody doing anything else at all. This is now just the open between everybody, and everybody can be honest. Hey, I gave the pum pum away. I have a child. That's just what the honesty of the situation is. So for him to do this in this particular moment, to show no empathy at all to Amber and to even consider anything at all, yeah, I guess we could score that one too. So let's keep watching. The lies at this point makes no sense, which is just telling me that he is interpersonally exploitive, because he's just exploiting the situation at this point in time. He's exploiting Shayla, and he now is actually exploiting Amber as well.
So every woman in the world, you only want me.
I'm here now, right?
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. See, black men try to open up and express themselves,
stop
and
it.
then y'all want to shut us down.
it.
No.
More gaslighting again. I feel like Anthony's like a walking gas station.
Whoa!
He's a walking gas station, because just the levels of gaslighting that he does as he goes around now just makes no sense at all to me. But hey, lest we digress. We're already at 5. Do you want me to keep going? Hey, let me pull up one more clip. Why not? So here am I now, thinking this boy is in love with the woman and he's going to move on. But just to find out that, there's more to it than just that. I guess it's just about the pum pum.
Why one person must be the boss, Shayla?
Because only one person has the pom-pom.
What if we had another baby? Like a real baby?
Well, you talking about me and you?
Yeah. I mean, this time would be different. We have Kai. It's not a secret. A new addition to our family.
Babe, I hear what you're saying. But I mean, we're just now getting comfortable with Kai, and we just are now just being out.
What's the lying for? Like, that's just the question. What is the entire lying for? What do you mean they're just being out? If they're just being out, then they're out. When you're out, you're just out. I don't understand exactly what is he trying to do. So I was searching up different things. And I looked at things like, antisocial personality disorder, which had some of these little tendencies to be just very manipulative. I looked up different disorders just the same. I looked at avoidant personality disorder, thinking, hey, maybe he was avoiding, other people. He was avoiding responsibility. I couldn't find enough. But all it comes back down to is you guys' favorite word. And I have to just give my friend Anthony the due. It is what it is. He's just narcissistic at this point in time. There is no empathy at all. He really believes that he's more special than everybody else itself is out here. He's going to take advantage of everybody. He's going to be as arrogant as possible, especially when it comes to Amber or anyone else. And he lacks empathy. He's just not empathetic. That's all I can say to it at this point. I would think that the relationship, being that the relationship is over, he'd have been more honest, but he's not honest at all. So it's all right, guys. You guys said size matters, so I had to get the big book instead of the small book. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.